Back to me.
Chopper right beneath me. Chopper right beneath me. What? Oh, chopper right beneath me. Chopper right beneath me. 8K with the fucking bean. Yeah, 3P smoking on that BG.
The first time I played Grand Theft Auto was like Grand Theft Auto 4. The best kid is like Nico Bellic.
Oh, really? Bro, my first Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
game was
Nico
Liberty
Bellic.
City. Mine was Liberty City, and then I played Vice City, and then I played Vice City
Oh.
Stories, and
Hey,
then I
Vice
played
City
San
Stories was
Andreas.
underrated. Vice City Stories underrated.
Yeah, my nigga. That was very underrated. That was really good, bro. That was really good.
Yeah.
Vice City Stories, nigga. And GTA 3 too, where
That's the first time I
Claude,
played
I believe his name
GTA.
was.
Yeah,
Claude.
But
GTA.
GTA 4.
Claude.
GTA 4 was good, bro. GTA 4 was really good. Is that it though? As far as your list concerned, and which Madden are you talking about? Because you said Madden.
20.
Which one?
Madden 20.
Oh, Madden 20. Okay.
Madden 20, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. That's not bad. That's not bad. I fuck with GTA
JJ
4, bro. GTA 4 was
his
fire.
GTA 5 pick with AC Origins. AC Origins was a good one.
Okay.
But AC
Yeah, I'm
Revelation.
gonna be honest, bro. GTA 5 story, my nigga, it's shit lacking. GTA 5 story isn't all the way.
It's because
better
I'll
than
be honest,
4,
Vishan,
bro.
Trevor hurts that story.
Yeah,
Trevor
bro.
being there,
Trevor
it should have
was
just been
over the
Michael and
top,
Franklin.
nigga.
Trevor hurts that story.
And
He
nigga,
literally
when I played the
passed.
DLCs for GTA 4, bro, I really loved Johnny. And the way they did Johnny like that, bro, was so dirty, my nigga. I fucking hated that
This was
shit. I
grimy.
really hated Trevor as a character, bro. That was grimy and it was stupid. And it made no fucking sense because he already got off of fucking meth. Why the fuck would he get hooked on meth, nigga, in the first place and give it? Bro, I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. That shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna even get in and rant on that shit. All right, I guess I'll go, my nigga. Hey, since y'all said franchises, my nigga, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put this whole franchise, the Mafia franchise, 1, 2, and 3. A lot of niggas talk shit about Mafia 3, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Mafia 3 story is phenomenal. I want y'all to really understand story and characters, especially when you talk about a protagonist
Yeah, I'll give it to the
and
story.
an
Just
antagonist. Nigga,
the
Sal
characters are
Marcano
pretty
is the best. Is the best villain I've seen in the video game. Not for the simple fact that he was just a villain. He was evil, my nigga, and he killed Lincoln and the Black Mob. It wasn't just because of that. It was the bigger goal Sammy had in mind, right? To build the casino, to get away from the commission, to go legit. He wanted to legalize gambling to go legit, so I understood it. And Lincoln was such a great character. Oh my god, bro, Lincoln. It was the question of morality. Was Lincoln gonna turn into the very thing he hates, which is Sal Marcano? That dynamic was so beautiful. And nigga, the speech with what gets to me is that speech with when Lincoln is coming back up, right? When he's waking back up, right? And Father James is talking to Lincoln and he's telling Lincoln, so these are the men you're gonna kill, huh? And he's like, kill him, but let that be the end of it. And he's like, that's not enough. It's enough if you say it's enough. And he's like, this ain't about getting revenge or getting some street justice. But this is about making that bastard feel what it's like to lose everything. Watch as I take it all away from him. Bro, that's your word, my nigga. Bro, that shit hit my heart. And then the end with Sal and Lincoln. Lincoln could have easily shot Sal right then and there. But he already knew this nigga was over. He sat down with him in that intense moment.
Do what you want.
Yeah, nigga. And he's telling him, goddamn, I was right about you, wasn't I? People like us, we're wild like this. And that score was playing in the back. Oh, bro. Mafia 3 did it. It's about how you tell a story, right? K-Dot? You could do the same type of revenge story over and over again. It's easy to do that. But it's when you tell a story that certain type of way with the characters and the character development with Lincoln, Vito, Burke, Cassandra, even Cassandra, who I didn't like, even she had a bad story and she had a reason, my nigga. Like if you even played the little side missions to the side and you find out what happens to Joe and then you find out, bro, it's Mafia 3, man. Mafia 3 is phenomenal. And I love Mafia 1 and 2. Nigga, in Mafia 2, bro, when Henry, I don't want to give it away, so I don't know if niggas is planning on saying that.
I
Vito
played
in Mafia 2 is a better character to me. Oh, no, Tyrese, listen, my nigga. Vito is number one. He's still number one. I'm not going to deny that. Vito is still number one. But number 2, nigga, Lincoln Clay, hands down. Lincoln Clay was not only a savage, nigga, but he had a reason for what he was doing. It wasn't about revenge. It was about a question of morality. Are you going to turn into the very thing you hate? And that's what Father James was
Yeah,
talking about. And
that's
again,
what made the story even better. Like he actually became what he didn't want to be. Depending on what
exactly,
ending we
nigga.
got, I
And
guess.
exactly. And look at what Father James was talking, that emotional speech he gave towards the end, what he was talking about. But look at what we do. He says, Lincoln said the world doesn't work that way. I made a better part of 40 years trying to prove him wrong. But look how
Yeah.
we treat each other. And he was talking about Bobby Kennedy and Martin Luther King, but we're always gonna have another Selma. Bro, it was so beautiful and it was so well done. Bro, I live for stories that like that. It was like a Scorsese style type of movie. But Tyrese, I agree. Number one is Vito. Nigga, when Vito found out about Henry and who Henry really was, I'm not gonna give no spoilers away, bruh, that shit, I still to this day, when I saw that scene, and kid, I think you know the scene I'm talking about in Mafia 2, bruh, it grips my heart because I'm like, fuck, nigga, I trusted you. Nigga, kiddo, do you know what I'm talking about, the scene or not?
I don't remember. Because I need to replay Mafia 2. I played it,
Okay,
but
okay,
I,
okay,
I
okay.
vaguely
So
remember
I'm not
Mafia.
gonna spoil it for you. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm not gonna spoil it. It was a scene in there, my nigga. But nigga, that shit was tight. But nigga, the connection between Vito and Joe, bro. Joe and Vito were like the best buddy pair, nigga. Hey, what are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna talk to the boy ass in the neighborhood over there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
and they
there was some racial sensitive
and
talk.
New York was coming out. I mean, but that's the thing that what piqued my interest for Mafia 3, because I was like, because when they showed Vito in the trailers, I was like, are they going to finally tie up the loose ends and show us where Joe was? Because
Yeah,
there's some theories going around that at the end of the game when Lincoln
they
killed
confirmed it.
Sal.
Kid out. They confirmed it. Mafia Games. I hit him up on Twitter, and they confirmed it. Nigga, that's nigga,
Oh, so that was
that's
Joe in that final scene who was driving the car.
yes,
Okay.
yes, 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 bro. I was hyped, nigga. I'm like, and you know what's crazy? A lot of racist niggas, bro. I've seen a lot of racist pieces of shit in the comments talking about, I don't want to play as an N-word in a mafia game. What the fuck does an N-word have to do in a mafia
I
game?
was like,
I'm about to hold on.
you,
Let me rant on
yeah,
these niggas
I
real
was
quick,
mad at
bro.
that
Kid,
too.
let me rant on these niggas. You dumb fucks. I'm an organized crime historian, so I know my shit. Nigga, mafia doesn't only mean just Italians. Let's get that straight. Yes, although the word mafia started in Italy and it's a Sicilian thing, all around it expanded. And in the 1900s, when I believe in the 1900s, when the mob first started, right? You had Luciano, you had Bugsy Siegel, Meyer Lansky, the first three people to really head start a commission, right? Because at that time it was really Italians working with Italians. Luciano broke that mold. He started to work with other gangsters, the Jewish gangsters. If it wasn't for the Jews, nigga, you wouldn't have the modern day commission being set. These are facts. These are facts. And not only that, you had other black organized crime. These weren't just some black hood thug niggas. No, these was organized crime. Like you have people like Bumpy Johnson, Nicky Barnes, Teddy Rowe, Henry Marzette. I mean, you could go back ages and ages. If you do your history of organized crime, black organized crime was a very big thing. The numbers racket. If you
Yeah,
even go back, selling heroin was a big thing.
it was more
Gambling,
organized
nigga.
crime. It was
Madam
just more
St. Clair,
legit.
exactly. And
It
these
wasn't
were,
legit, but it was not sloppy. It wasn't sloppy like criminal
and
work. It was
what they don't understand, bro. What they don't understand was that the Bumpy was the first black man to work with the Italian mafia. That was almost unheard of during that time, because you got to think about it, right? Luciano trusted, and this was an Italian dude who trusted Bumpy, and he was like, okay, you know what? Hey, listen, you're gonna work for me and shit. And Dutch Schultz was trying to take over Harlem during that time, and he
right.
wasn't letting that fly. So what happened was they were like, yo, fuck that. We're gonna take out Dutch because he's causing havoc and he's trying to kill fucking Thomas Dewey. And if you kill a cop, nigga, that's big, that's gonna fuck up everything. And what they did was they killed him and they gave the area to Bumpy, and Bumpy ran Harlem. Bumpy ran Harlem. And not only that, he worked under the Genovese crime family. So again, people need to understand history, because Mafia 3 is still a mafia game. Although it's a revenge tale, Lincoln
Yeah,
Clay wasn't just trying to take out Sal Marcano, nigga. He was trying to build his own New Bordeaux Commission, or New Bordeaux Council, I would say, with Vito, Burke, and Cassandra, right? Because at the end of the day, he would give him the rackets and the territories, and he would get a percentage of kickback from those rackets and territories. That's what it was about. So miss me with that whole thing about, oh, nigga, the Italian mafia is the only mafia. Nigga, miss me with that shit, because that's not true.
yeah. It's
It's about
multiple
the
mafia.
mafia, man.
It's just that yes, the most popular mafia is probably the Italian mafia, but still, there's other branches of it that are similar. So there's different
Right.
types of mafias. This is not
Nigga,
the
you got a
Italian
Russian mafia, a Jewish
proper
mafia, bro, like the Serbian mafia, an Albanian nigga mafias is all over the fucking world. And the
Yeah.
black mob and the Irish mob were real things. Like you could look this up in history. History don't lie, my nigga. It's just niggas is ignorant. They think that because it started in Italy, the word mafia didn't expand. It expanded. That's why you have organized crime all throughout the world, bro. But anyways, going back to the story and what I was saying, the Mafia franchise is a great franchise. Mafia 1 is my favorite, bro. If you played the 2002 original, phenomenal. I mean, when you talk about the development of what you call it, Tommy, and you see how Tommy was coming up in the ranks, and you felt so bad for Tommy because he was put in a position where he really didn't have a choice. It was more so, nigga, you know, I need money. This was during the Great Depression when niggas didn't really
Yeah,
have a job.
prohibition and shit.
You weren't making a lot of money, so nigga, you had to. You feel me? So it was a way to make a quick buck, and that's Tommy's story. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I'm gonna keep shut on that. But Tommy's relationship with Paulie and Sam, phenomenal. I mean, when you talk about story itself, it really elevates that hype, bro. But this is one thing the Mafia franchise does right. It's story. Story is phenomenal. You could tell a simple rags to riches story like Mafia 1 and 2. Okay, so think about this. Kidda, have you seen Goodfellas?
Yes. Wait. Let me look up the cover again so I can remember it.
Fuck, kid.
I've seen it. I want to make sure. Once I see what it looks like, I'll recognize it. Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. Yep.
Okay, so Mafia 2 is more like Goodfellas.
I remember.
Right, Mafia 2 is more like Goodfellas, and Mafia 1 is more like The Godfather. Like it's more like the Godfather series, I would say. Godfather 2 per se. And Mafia 3, it's more like I would say a mix of like Hoodlum and American Gangster. That's how I put it out. But if you love organized crime, I'm a big fan of studying organized crime, the history of organized crime. This is why I love this franchise, is because it shows it. And if you love American history at that, like if you loved American history, like growing up as I did, you'll love this game, like period. So the Mafia franchise story and narrative wise, to me, is best. The only thing that kills Mafia 3 really is just the repetitive gameplay and the glitches. The glitches was fucking awful, nigga. And that's not King of 13's fault, because they wanted to push the game back and fix it, but fucking bum ass Take-Two and fucking 2K's greedy ass, nigga, push the game out. We need to make the money, fucking retards. And the game fucking it was a mess, bro, when it first came out. And that's really the issue. So it's really if they fix the repetitive gameplay.
They fucked up that driving too. It was hard to drive in that motherfucker. I was trying to drive that Dodge Charger.
It depends. Okay, K-Dot, did you know that there were 2 modes in there? There was simulation mode and regular driving mode. If you put it to simulation mode, the driving is much better. The cars feel more realistic, more weighty. You could drive it perfectly, in my opinion. Just me. It's just me.
I didn't even know that mode was in it. The game didn't tell about no simulation mode. As soon as I started playing, they didn't give me no tutorial.
Well, K-Dot, listen. I'll say this, because I want Jody to really experience the Mafia franchise from 1 to 3. Put aside the repetitive gameplay, and I'm gonna tell y'all a way to destroy the repetitive gameplay. Do not do all the racket missions in the district. Just only do 5 to 6 the most. When you do 5 to 6 the most, you could call out the racket boss easy. You know, that's easy, and especially if you get an interrogation. Do not do all of them. When you start doing all of them, it starts to get repetitive. That's just me.
Yeah.
And to me, my nigga, I'm not gonna lie, them side missions were more repetitive than anything, bro. Them fucking side missions were fucking awful, bro. Nigga, I had to go in there, pick up a weed truck, bring it all the way back here. Then, oh my nigga, that shit was a headache, bro. Fuck, I hated them shits. Those were bad. I agree. But if you guys love story and character development, it was beautiful. Exactly, Tyrese Patterson. When people think of the mob, they think of Italians, but it's a lot more than that. Exactly. They don't know. They're not really culturally in tune with that, because when they think of organized crime, they only think of Italians, and that's just false. So that's what I'm saying. And also, nigga, the way they depicted racism in that game was so fucking dope. Like, nigga, if you were black and you went into a place that was black owned, was white owned, they'll kick you out. Like, it's little details like that. Like in the poor neighborhoods, the police would react differently. And, if you're in a rich neighborhood, you know what I mean? So, and, they'll clutch their purses and shit. So I love that shit, man. It really added a realistic factor to the game. But that's, for me, the Mafia franchise. I'm sorry, I have to put all 3 of them in there, man. That's me. Like, I have to. Like, I can't pick one, kid. It's hard, nigga. I love all three of them shits. But as for
All right.
number 2, Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2, phenomenal. Nigga, Micah is a fucking rat, piece of shit, cocksucker. Nigga, Micah was bro.
Well, this
Micah
is a
is so
different
evil.
Vision. Let me explain. I'm saying this. All right. I have no issue with nobody snitching, but this is the thing Micah did. This is the thing Micah did that was foul. It's not like Arthur in the game did him grimy. It's different if they did him grimy and he wanted to get back at him. Mind you,
But he
Arthur
never
saved
did him
him
grimy.
from jail. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Arthur saved him from jail. Arthur bailed him out from. He helped him
Bro,
get that
Arthur
money
did so much for him, bro.
to help out Dutch. And then at the end of the game, he starts talking to the government for some reason. I don't know why he's talking to the Pinkertons.
The
He turns
fucking
on them.
Pinkertons. The fucking
Like,
Pinkertons.
it was
This
totally
nigga
different. It's different if Dutch and did
I'm gonna be
Micah
honest
dirty,
though,
and none of them did
kid.
him dirty.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. What pissed me off, I would have understood if you snitched for a reason. Nigga, you snitched for no reason. You snitched because you're
Yeah, he had no
dick.
reason
You
to
just
snitch.
wanted
It was just
fucking.
he had no reason.
It was just him being a dick and him just wanting shit from the fucking
Yeah.
Pinkertons, bro. It pissed me off so bad because Arthur put his life on the line multiple times for this nigga. And Dutch, how dare this nigga Dutch? Nigga, Arthur was the nigga that was putting you in check. Arthur was the nigga that was basically your right-hand man telling you, yo, listen, don't do this, bro. If you do this, nigga, you're gonna fuck shit up for the whole gang. And then this nigga listens to fucking Micah, the retard. The fucking nigga Micah. I never wanted to kill a nigga so bad, bro, when it was Micah. That's part of him being a great villain too. Micah was a great villain.
Well, see, the worst thing about it was
fucking kill him.
Vision. The worst thing about it was we don't even know what Micah's end all be all goal was, because when you was John and you ran up on him during the American Venom mission and you found him in that little like hut or that little camp or whatever in the snow, it's like,
right.
So this is it. I thought, you was like, I thought the government was gonna hook him up with like some lavish shit or whatever, and he was gonna be chilling at like some mansion or some shit.
Right.
We go kill him.
Right.
I was like, so you betrayed the game and you still in this bum ass, you in the snow chilling like a bum. Wow.
Right, my nigga. This nigga over
Like, I was like,
the only thing
it was he had
bro.
no end all be all. He had no end all be all for snitching. I guess he was just being petty. But
a fucking rat. Rat for no reason. When they were in Guam, nigga, and they were in, was it Guam? Was that the name of the island?
Guam.
The fake Cuban? Yeah, Guam. Nigga, this nigga literally single-handedly fucks everything up, bro. He's just such a fucking piece of shit. Like, he tries his best to really go out there and make people just lives a living hell. And when that ending happened, bro, hey, kid, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The only thing that disappointed me about the game was you really didn't get to see much of Javier and Bill.
Well, we didn't get much of even Lenny. I wanted more Lenny and Arthur.
Yeah,
like Lenny, Arthur, Charles, and Sadie. We didn't get enough missions with them because Lenny would die, but Charles and Sadie was the closest to Arthur, and we didn't really get a lot of missions with them either. Even Javier and Bill, we didn't spend enough time with them.
Nigga, because if you played Red Dead 1, right, Javier and Bill were a very big part of that. And
yeah, they was the ones that we had to hunt down. That was lots of the gang members, especially Bill, because somehow Bill in the first game he got a gang, he assembled his own gang and shit.
Exactly, bro. That's a fact. And nigga, bro, my favorite one, bro, was the thing with the Native Americans. I love that mission when they
that was a good bit. That helped his that was
fire. That was just Arthur just coming in there ham, nigga, like not giving a fuck, working with the natives. That was so tight, bro. And what was the other one? Nigga, fucking you know a character. What's that nigga name, bro? Fuck, why am I forgetting his name, bro? John's not John. Marston's uncle, the nigga that always shit talks on John and shit.
Oh, uncle. He ain't they uncle. He's just everybody in the camp calls him uncle, but
yeah, uncle.
Yeah, him. Lumbago, the back problem. Yeah, him, uncle. Yeah, lumbago. My back.
Nigga, that nigga was stupid, bro.
Hey, I remember. You remember the scene where he told, it was near the end when they was building the house. He told John he was an idiot because it was like no this was John. Remember that bum little addict that little house that
Oh,
John had
nigga.
right before the one that was already on the property. It was a little bum ass house before he built the better one. John was like, "Hey, this is perfect. You know, my wife, hey, Abigail gonna like this." And then Uncle was like, "John, you're stupid. You need to get her a house." John was about to bring Abigail and Jack to that bum ass little house. It wasn't even a house. That was a little shed.
That house was so bad, bro. That little trash shed, nigga. Why would you do that?
That was a tool shed, bro. And then John was going to settle for that. I was like, oh my gosh, this nigga dumb.